A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a shocking turn of events, Labour MP Tulip Siddiq has been sentenced to 2 years in prison by a Bangladeshi court after being convicted on serious corruption charges. The 43-year-old politician, who serves as the MP for Hampstead and Highgate, was found guilty of improperly influencing her aunt, Sheikh Hasina, the former Prime Minister of Bangladesh, to secure a piece of land on the outskirts of Dhaka for her family. Siddiq has consistently denied these allegations, claiming that they are part of a politically motivated witch hunt against her. The court's decision came as part of a broader crackdown on corruption that has seen numerous high-profile figures in Bangladesh face legal repercussions. Alongside Siddiq, 16 others were also sentenced, with Judge Rabiul Alam imposing a fine of 100,000 Bangladeshi taka, approximately £620. If Siddiq fails to pay this fine, an additional 6 months could be added to her sentence. This conviction follows Siddiq's resignation from her position as the government's anti-corruption minister earlier this year, amid the ongoing allegations. Political analysts in Bangladesh had anticipated this outcome, especially after her aunt, Sheikh Hasina, was convicted in the same case just last week and sentenced to 23 years in prison. The implications of Siddiq's sentencing are significant, as there are renewed calls for her to step down from her parliamentary role. Most of the accused, including Sheikh Hasina and her sister Sheikh Rahana, were not present during the judgment. Last week, a group of prominent British lawyers and former ministers, led by Sherry Blair KC, expressed their concerns about the fairness of Siddiq's trial. They described the proceedings as contrived and unfair, emphasizing that Siddiq was tried in absentia without justification. Blair and her co-signatories highlighted the troubling circumstances surrounding Siddiq's legal representation, noting that her appointed lawyer was reportedly forced to resign due to threats and harassment. This has raised serious questions about the integrity of the legal process in Bangladesh. The allegations against Siddiq are serious, with claims that she and her family were involved in a £4 billion bribery case linked to a Russian-built nuclear power plant deal. Siddiq has always maintained her innocence, asserting that the details of her family's dealings are public record. However, the political fallout from these allegations has been significant, leading to her resignation from the position of Economic Secretary to the Treasury. The situation has been further complicated by the fact that the UK does not have an extradition treaty with Bangladesh, making it unlikely that Siddiq will serve the prison sentence handed down to her. This has led to speculation about the potential consequences for her political career moving forward. In a related case, Sheikh Hasina, who has been living in exile in India since being ousted from power, has faced her own legal troubles. She was recently found guilty of crimes against humanity and sentenced to death by a tribunal court in Bangladesh. Hasina has denounced the verdicts against her as politically motivated and part of a broader effort to suppress dissent in the country. The political landscape in Bangladesh continues to evolve, with widespread protests and unrest leading to significant violence and loss of life in recent years. A United Nations report has indicated that up to 1,400 people may have been killed during protests against the government, highlighting the ongoing turmoil in the country. As the legal battles unfold for both Siddiq and Hasina, their cases will undoubtedly remain in the spotlight, drawing international attention to the state of democracy and the rule of law in Bangladesh. With Siddiq's sentencing, the question remains whether she will be able to maintain her position in UK politics, or if this will mark the end of her political career as calls for her resignation grow louder. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.